the instant curry today. And anyways, what does that entail? First of all, I need to get this out of the way. I was supposed to go live a bit earlier, but not a live, but like go live a bit earlier. But I had too much stuff going on. School like just got 7 times more hectic. 4 people quit. Come to find out, it is what it is. But I hope everyone is doing good. So we're just gonna wait for some people to come in. I can't be live for too long tonight. I actually have a lot to do, folks. I actually have a lot to do. But like I said, we got the instant curry today, and we're going to take a look at this after. But while we wait for people to come in, I'm just going to take out the veg. And we might have some this fried chicken. Have to figure out what am I going to do with these tortillas, though. Anyway, so I'm going to take out the potatoes and the broccoli. And I have all this celery. I guess my mom bought it. So we're gonna have to figure out what we're gonna do with that. But for the meantime, I'll just chop up a few potatoes and this broccoli, and we're gonna have this. We're gonna have Bella. What's up? Hope you're doing good. We're gonna have these with the instant curry that I brought home from Japan. All right, folks. Let's do this. Let's get this show on the road, like they say, because once again. I'm actually busy. It's actually cooked, folks. It's actually cooked. But here we go. Chopping board. We got the water boiling. I'm just going to hone the blade. And, yo, how's it going? So yesterday it took me 40 minutes to bread the chicken, like that was excessive, guys. That was excessive. That took too long. And today we're not going to be spending that much time. But Mochi, how's it going? How's it going? How you do? All right. So okay, I'm in frame. The food's in frame. Okay, let's do this. Let's go. So how am I going to chop the potatoes? I could go like that. I could go here. We'll just. No time to think about it. Just like that. Oh, this is going to be a lot of vegetable, actually. And here also, it's the same story. Confidence in your cuts, guys. Confidence in your cuts. But, here we go. So the potatoes ready. I guess since the potatoes are ready, I'll just put the oil onto medium. Took me 20 minutes, but I did it. I cleaned out the oil. And it could technically be like a chef trick. Yo, Yuki31, how's it going? Yes, another live stream. But, everyone's doing good. That's good to hear, We're just, whoa, see, that was dangerous how the knife rotated. That's how accidents happen in the kitchen. Either you have to place it like this, or like this, so the blade is away from you. But today, folks, this is what we're going to be eating. Kanda curry, Kanda Kare Grand Prix, rich, God, can't even read the English anymore. Rich spice curry, Kari Gari, Noko spice curry, chicken to onion no fukami to odoroki no spice kan. Okay, so they're saying it's deep spices from the chicken and onion. But we're going to be the judge of that, guys. We're going to be the judge of that. Quickly do the broccoli, and then I'll quickly rinse the broccoli first, I guess. And just so we're on the same page, this says it's going to be 3 to 5 minutes. So I guess after I boil the broccoli, I'll just boil up the curry also. But for the moment, I'm just gonna cut the broccoli. But anyways, enough about the curry. While I do this, a bunch of stuff happened today. So right now in school, I'm technically there's still 20 minutes of class, but your boys gotta eat, and there's some television that I want to watch tonight. So yeah, that's the scoop. Oh, this is going to be a lot of broccoli for one person, but I've only been eating Halloween chocolate today, so it is what it is. Have to eat healthy. And yesterday I had fried chicken, so you might be wondering, did I go to KFC or not? No, that was made at home, and I only used salt. And what's shocking to me is after eating yesterday's fried chicken is even though I only, used salt, it tasted just like KFC. So it makes me wonder, what are the 11 spices and herbs, or what's the ratio of the 11 spices and herbs of KFC? Cause, yo, I just used salt and it tasted the same. But okay, this is what we have, guys. The potatoes. Hey, Yuki had Filipino curry today. I'll take a look. That sounds interesting because I've never heard about Filipino curry. I've only heard about Thai curry, Indian curry, Japanese curry, and I guess British curry. But yeah, this is what we're going to be reheating today. Yo, Patrick Connerton, what's up? Long time no see. Hope you're doing good. Hope you're doing good. But yeah, I guess I'll get a strainer ready. Got the water boiling here. Nice. Strainer, check. Chipperoni. How's the oil? We could boost that just a tad bit more, just a tad bit more. And let me get you guys installed here at a good angle. So okay, this no, that's not a good angle. But here we go. I'm gonna set this up right here, so you can kind of see what's going on. Unfortunately, I can't see the comments all that well, so I apologize. If people have some pressing concerns or something like that, my bad. But okay, let's do this. Let's chuck in the broccoli. And broccoli, it's surprisingly very easy to overcook, so we're going to keep an eye on that. And let's test the potatoes. Yeah, we could definitely boost up the heat. The oil's still cold, but YOLO, just you only live once. It's just, whoops, just even if it's like overcrowding the pot, it is what it is. Because hey, your boy doesn't have too much time today. So right now, this is the strategy. Right now, by overcrowding the pot of medium heated oil, I'm lowering the temperature of the oil. I'm hoping what's going to happen is that as the temperature of the oil gradually rises, it slowly cooks the potato, and in the end you get a soft, fluffy interior. With a crunchy exterior, but we'll see about that. I still have to do some stuff to wash some stuff, but yeah, broccoli turns to mush real quick, like Bella Joe says, and I think we got JHE, long time no see. We got a lot of the old viewers. Nice to see everyone, though. Honestly, nice to see everyone. Yeah, so you can see this has vibrant green. It's better to microwave broccoli, I think, if you want to preserve the color. But we're not here to preserve the color. We're just here to do a fast job. So we're gonna keep our eye on that. The potatoes, I guess I should mix them around a bit. No, I'm not going to use those chopsticks. That's a disaster waiting to happen if they're a bit wet. So unfortunately, I'm gonna have to go with these ones. Fresh pair. And yeah, this is definitely overcrowding the pot, like quite a bit actually, but hey, I don't got a choice, Here, can we boost this? Yeah, we could boost it one more level. But the last thing we want is the broccoli turning to mush, and that's borderline inedible. These are going to take a while, I can already tell. See, they're pretty, like, rock solid still. And, I mean, I can't blame them. The oil was at a pretty low temperature. But, it is what it is. We live and we learn. That's how we live life. If I had a restaurant channel or something like that, I could drop some, like, food science. Should I fry some chicken? That's the question, though. I could drop some restaurant knowledge and all that, but, I'm just cooking in the kitchen today. Cooking, quote-unquote. As in deep frying potatoes and boiling broccoli. I apologize for the vents, but I'm steam bending. You could see like the steam controlling it. That's pretty cool, actually. I don't know what it says about the quality of the air though, but yeah. Anyways, these potatoes also are very like time consuming, and a lot of people. Yo, I should check the comments actually. 1 second. Hey, yo, Dipterup, thank you so much. Thank you so much for the super chat. I appreciate it. Dipterup, it's very generous. Thank you so much. I would do a push-up right now, but yo, this floor is dirty, so I can't. But Dipterup, thank you so much for the support every live stream. I appreciate it. Yo, Goblin is back. What's up, Goblin? Yo, sorry, because I had you guys far away for a second, so I kind of missed everyone here. But yo, Wolfmeow, Whack Wolf, how's it going? We've only been live for 10 minutes and 48 seconds. Yo, W Dipterup, thank you so much for the super chat. Yo, like Yuki31 says, I gotta get that protein, so maybe, yo, the chat is getting very lively. I appreciate it, because, you know, I'm not able to just talk. Probably I can for 2 hours, but it's better when it's interactive, you know. So if you have any questions, comments, or concerns, yo, I want to see, I want to share the Yuki31's fan art, you know, but I need to get another screen. Maybe tomorrow I can prepare something, because yo, that was like really nice, you know, like that was some high level stuff, you know, if you know what I mean. But nice kitchen setup, yo. My parents got it renovated, so that's why it's really nice. What we were using before was not it, unfortunately. It was not it, but stop, yo. This is like all the regulars, you know. We just need Jay Garcia. We got Patrick Connaughton in the house. Okay, I think this is almost ready. The broccoli here. Look, the reason why I'm being cautious about the broccoli is if I pull it out, I want to reuse this boiling water for the curry, you know. So that's why. And once this goes into the pot, I'm sorry, but I don't want to reboil vegetables, you know. So yeah, this is what we're using today. Hey, Wolfmeow, oh, house full? Okay, we're going to be talking about that, but, yo, Goblin, when do you live stream? Is there a certain time for it? No certain time. It's just freestyling, you know? Because I'm a student, you know, that's another thing, I'm a student, so, it's like when the class, like, there's too many factors, unfortunately, but I aim for, like, around this time to an hour earlier, you know? Tonight there's some TV I want to watch, and the show started at 8 p.m, so I recorded it, and it's 1.5 hours. You can maybe guess what it is, what's on, what interesting shows are on, but I have to test this broccoli. That's not a food safe way to cough. If you're going to cough, you have to go like that. But hey, you like the exposed brick? You know, I was unsure about it when my family moved into this house. I was unsure about the exposed brick. But I've grown to like it, you know. I've grown to like it. Yeah, we're just going to catch the... Whoa, we're spilling a lot of water. Gotta watch out. The broccoli here. And like I said, the idea is to reuse this boiling water so we don't have to make a whole new pot to reheat the retort pot curry. We got some rice pre-made. I did that before class, and I'm excited to have some real food because I've only been having Halloween chocolates today, and I finished a bag of chips. If you were here yesterday, you know what I'm talking about. But yeah, that's the situation. Okay, we got all of this out. And let's see how. Okay, this is kind of hard to live stream in. Let's see how these potatoes are coming out. Like, please don't be burnt. Please don't be burnt. I mean, they're crispy. Not really, actually. It's really hard to make crispy potatoes as is, to be honest. And I think, yeah, these aren't ready. So I'm going to lower the temperature. And unfortunately, these are probably going to be a bit burned because I did too high of a temperature at first. It is what it is, though. It is what it is. I mean, I could test one just just for the sake of it, maybe. I'll do that. But let's quickly open this retort instant curry. And this is the package. This is the package right here. I apologize for the poor lighting, but here we go. Here we go. One-man camera crew. Bam. And it comes with a spice packet. Very exciting, very exciting. But yeah, cooking with chopsticks is the best, as the Peruk says. And yeah, I'll let my parents. Okay, wait, sorry, I'm gonna have to. Yeah, see, these are like on the edge of burning, actually, unfortunately. So let me pull one out and we'll test it to see what the situation is. I mean, it's probably best if you use the drip tray or something like that. But yo, I don't wanna deal with all the washing, unfortunately. We're just going to pull out the potatoes here. I mean, some of them feel cooked, I don't know. And you could probably get, surprisingly, a cruncher. Okay, this is a hazard. You could probably get a cruncher exterior if you used an air fryer, surprisingly. But again, I can't deal with the cleaning tonight. There's TV I want to watch, and to be honest, I don't have time to watch TV right now, but I'm making an effort to fit it into my schedule. It's reality TV, that's what it is. And if I don't watch it tonight, I'm going to get spoiled. And we don't want that after investing, like, I don't know what week we're on. I think we're on week 7, something like that. So after investing 7 weeks, I think the finale is soon, right? But soon as in 4 weeks, 5 weeks, but still, Yeah, see, these are pretty on the edge of being burnt, so I hope it tastes alright. And indeed, this is a lot of grease, and unlike steam, this is not going to evaporate off the food, so this is going to be consumed by the body, mind, and soul. So I'm just trying to get as much off as I can, while I can. And since this is a chicken curry, something we can do is we got leftover fried chicken. So we could throw in a few pieces of that in here. And we should be on our merry way. And right now, my parents aren't home. Not a flex, but my parents aren't home. And I just wanna use up what's like everything that's in the fridge, if you know what I mean. So we're making our way. We're making our way through that. But before we continue. But let's quickly taste. I mean, it's okay. Air fried kind of tastes better, but I mean, it is what it is. Yeah, the Baja Blast pie. Yeah, I'm curious also if that's good or not. You see the food influencers talk about it, but apparently it's not in stock everywhere, Oh, Bella tried it. Snap. I'm surprised you were able to get. I think they only have one per location or something, no? Yo, a Taco though, I'm not too sure, or my bad, Goblin, I'm not too sure if Canadian Taco Bell's gonna have it, because, you know, yo, we don't get all those little promotional things all the time necessarily, unfortunately. But it is what it is, it is what it is. It kind of looks like a lemon meringue pie, but like, instead of lemon, you have Baja pudding or whatever, Baja blast pudding, and then instead of meringue, you have, I think it was whipped cream on top, I'm not too sure. Yo, Pen, what's up? Why don't you work in a restaurant since you like cooking instead of programming? I've been working, I've worked in the food industry, you know, for a long time, you know. I think I've worked at 5 different places. I mean, over the course of 7-ish years. If you were to concentrate it all together, like, it comes up to maybe 3 years of time, because, you know, it's like part-time, seasonal, and all that. But yeah, over the course of 7 years, I've worked at 5 food service establishments. I've done fast food. I worked in Japan, you know, I did regular restaurants also. And who knows, I might go back if I can't find a programming related job, but it's too early to say. Okay, Goblin's not good at geography, but since they live near Alaska, okay. In the winter in Quebec, you can try poutine and frozen maple syrup. Oh, snap! Is Goblin from Quebec? But don't dox yourself, though, Goblin. But is Goblin from Quebec? Okay, this chicken is coming along nice and crispy. And we're going to make some roux on the fry pan, or not on the fry pan, on the plate for this chicken. Before this burns also, if you know what I mean. Whoa. This is the problem when you're using cheap chopsticks, it's really hard to shut them. Okay. I'm just trying to drain off as much oil. That's the most I'm going to get off, I think. Yeah, some of the breading definitely peeled off, but it's whatever. It's not like it's the part that's around the meat. Okay, that looks acceptable, I think. Huh? I think that looks acceptable, but, let's prepare. Yo, how's it going, Shuriken? Hope you're doing good. Oh, snap, yo, Goblin's visited Quebec several times. I have also. I do know somewhere from there who I watch on YouTube, and they live near there. It's getting to be 100% dark. Oh, snap. Yeah, not for us, but it gets dark at like 3:30 p.m., something like that nowadays. So, the days go by fast, but the years go by slow. No, it's the other way around. Alright, okay, we're going to prepare phase 2 of this dinner. If you're just joining in like Shuriken, this is what we're eating today. Kanda curry. But okay, let me just go wash my hands. We got the spice. Pack it over here. I'm going to go get a chair, serve me some rice. I'll be back in just 1 second. And we're back. Nice and quiet. I do say. So, first order of business. Okay, I'm gonna have to catch up on the chats, God. I am very, very much behind. But first order of business is going to be serving myself some of that rice. And I'll start off easy on the rice, I think, because I'll show you the situation. But I think I'll start off easy on the rice. I mean, I only made 1 cup. Yeah, look, man. Okay, I'll probably eat all of this. But we'll see. Yeah, I might eat all of this actually. But okay, folks. And I've been saving this curry packet for kind of a long time actually, because it kind of smells, yeah, you could see like all the oil and spices just flew onto the plate, but it kind of smells strong, so I was waiting for my like to be alone in the house is what I'm trying to say basically. I mean, that looks absolutely delicious. And it smells like really fragrant. The reason why I bought this one is because it's like the first time I ever had a curry like this. Yeah, see, I don't want the top here to stain from what I just dropped. So if I notice something, I'm gonna wipe it clean. And when you look at the packaging right here, it seems like they're using the seasoning packet on the curry directly, actually. So I guess I'll do that also. I'll do that also. I was like, oh, maybe I'll put it on the rice today. Be a bit different, but no, we're not here to be different. We're here to have it how the food scientists intended. So, whoa, okay, that's... Okay. Yeah, so yeah, this, I'll be honest, it's not like I was like, whoa, this is the best thing I ever had, but it tasted so different, it's like kind of a flavor explosion. So that's why I decided to bring some home from Japan. But yeah, this is going to be the dinner for tonight. 28 minutes to make while talking, but we got some fried chicken again and the potatoes. We got the rice and curry, and we got a whole head of broccoli. But I think I'm behind on the chat, so... Yo, my bad. Yo, Kurochoko, what's up? There's a New Zealand pie place in my city, and they're so good. Yo, I've never heard about New Zealand pie. Snap. Yeah, yo, Shuriken knows how it is. Shuriken knows how it is. Okay, so my bad for... I'm just, Yeah, okay. So... Just let's eat is what I'm trying to say. Let's eat. So we could start off with the fried chicken once again. I think was the fried chicken. I mean, oh, I need a drink. I bought this cup for $1 recently. And to be honest, I'm not necessarily like a huge Marvel fan or anything. Let's try a little bit. I don't want to waste too much of the curry, but... Really good. And this was so easy to make, guys, honestly. I bought 10 of these, like, drumsticks for $4, $3 US. And I don't know. To me, it tastes just like KFC. But yeah, that's the scoop. What time is it? 9:23. Yeah, Shuriken, that's a good deal indeed. I mean, Goblin, I'm unable to have cheese without the crackers. Yeah, Kurochoko, I'm sure. I think KFC is just all... It's just all... Well, it's a lot of salt. Okay, let's try the curry now. Man. So this curry is like very spicy, and when I say spicy, I don't mean hot, but I mean like the flavor of spices, and you know, like oregano is a spice, and it's not. I'm not saying this tastes like oregano or something, but oregano is a spice, and it's not hot, right? So you just like, man, you really taste the spices in this. I should have brought more home. It's so good. I'll ask my dad to bring me home a few. The thing is, it's kind of expensive. Can't forget the veg. But yeah, other than that, for the people who were asking how's school going before, this could potentially be this upcoming until the Christmas holiday. I think it's going to be like the most hectic it's ever been because I still have to look for an internship. And you know what I'm sure you've seen what it's like in the tech market, all the layoffs, right? Hey, Jay Garcia, what's up? But I'm still applying and, not hearing much back, like, at all. So I decided to start cold calling companies on my own, like, in the area, but in my city. At first the response rate was pretty good, but the more, because I live like the suburbs, it's like more rural. But I started calling companies in the city, and they're not really picking up the phone, unfortunately, so right now I've called maybe 40 companies, something like that. And out of the 40, one of them said, oh yeah, you could do the internship here, but it's going to be unpaid. And there's no guidance. So I'd just be doing my own thing unpaid for 3 months. And then, after that, what's the story? I spoke with the chairman. But I was thinking, after talking with some people, I should look for something better, So I started calling other places while applying, and I spoke with the CTO on the phone, surprisingly, with one company, so waiting to hear back from them, but it's questionable, and I got another lead, but after that, the other 37 places isn't going to work out, sadly. But anyways, Well, that's happening. I still have two projects I need to do, as well as studying. No, that's the same goblin. It's like I'm check I'm checking for That's what I was doing at first, but like it's so competitive. So I'm doing that on top of the phone calls basically to just like improve my chances any way possible. Because at least I was able to find a place. Because I need the internship to graduate. At least I was able to find a place on my own. But is it the best I could do? Who knows? Maybe. I'm gonna have to start calling again next week, I think. And who knows? Rice Bowl might Rice Bowl might be working at your workplace. But yeah, we'll see. We'll see. Yeah, Shuriken Zone. That's actually brutal. Like even 100 pages. Like back in the day when I used to go to university, a 20-page report was considered like too long. But it's my first time eating chicken with curry, but it's pretty good, I have to say. Yo, Goblin, it's a good idea. It's a good idea, thank you. But it's like it's just so much like a restaurant. I've seen so many people open up a restaurant, it didn't work out, and they had to close shop. Within 2 years, because it's a business, right? And I'm not a businessman. I'm not a businessman. Like if I was really like a business person, even this channel, I'd do a better like job monetizing it. But I'm just here. Like I'm just here doing my thing. Yo, but I thought Jay Garcia, you were in computer science. So what class required you to write 175 pages? Yo, Shuriken, do you have a PhD in history? Should we be referring to you as Dr. Shuriken Zone? Yo, maybe, like, no meme. I wanted to open a restaurant when I was younger, though, to tell you the truth. But after working in them, it's like a lot of people problems, money problems, supply chain problems. So I'm good. Like I'm just playing with other people's money. When I joined these restaurants and I worked there, I experiment with the ingredients and then I just buzz off basically. Lately, though, I've kind of wanted to. I've had the idea. I want to open an ice cream store, but where I live, it gets cold pretty quick, so the season is a bit short. Oh, okay, so Shuriken, you still did a snap. Wait, did you do something like regarding the history of Japan, and that's why you became Shuriken Zone? For your masters, I mean, for your masters. Yo, Brian, what's up? Hope you're doing good. Just the trauma. Kurochoko, you should start by participating in food festivals with your two ninja creamies, yo.
I mean, that could be fun. That could be fun for sure. Brian, are you using castor oil for your hair? They look awesome. No, yo, I don't use any products in my hair. I took a shower before, though. It might be that, but no, no. I don't use any oils or sometimes when my hair gets long, I use a bit of gel to keep the bangs out of my eyes, but other than that, nah. But thank you for the compliment. I'll let my dad know. He's the one who cut it. The Shuriken Zone. I did a few papers on Japanese stuff here and there, but never. Oh, okay, because like because for those who don't know, Shuriken Zone is not like surface level Japan knowledge. Like when you listen to read his comments and all that, like it actually goes deep. Yeah, Richard, fried chicken and curry. That's the situation, and this is the curry we're eating today. If you're ever interested in purchasing it, I do not have a link. I repeat, I do not have a link in my bio. Beljo, I don't know. I love ice cream all year round. Me too, but the general population doesn't. Goblin Rice, do you have the ice cream ninja? Yeah, yo. I have one and it broke, so Ninja sent me another one. And free of charge. Because my old one was still under warranty. I've been using it a bit less recently, though, to be fair, so I might use it today. But I still have a lot of food to finish. I wish I had more chicken. And I have no self-control. These eating streams are not necessarily the best or most entertaining, I realize. Because half the time, I'm not even speaking. It's like I'm digesting the food or I'm consuming the food, so. I mean, Goblin, we've all had moments like that. How much rice do I have left? Oh, I might as well use this all up, actually. Because I only made a very small amount, a very minute. A very minute amount. And the last thing we want to be doing is, throwing rice away. Hey, Jessica, how's it going? Hope you're doing good. I'm just getting back into the swing of the live streams. Hey, Wolf, thank you so much for watching. See you in the next one. Hey, what happened with Wolf? I might have missed something. Oh, snap, yo. As I'm reading the comments, it turns out Shuriken Zone has connections to Japan. No, you learn something new every day. You learn something new every day. Oh, it's Goblin who's going? It's Wolf. Oh, no, everyone's going. Okay, maybe I'm going to go. Rice, when is the next live stream? Hopefully tomorrow we're going to have a live stream. Hopefully tomorrow. I just have to blow my nose. Hopefully tomorrow, but I don't want to promise anything too much because we know how I am with promises. But I don't see why we wouldn't have a live stream tomorrow. like Kurochoko says, it is impossible. I went to 2 ice cream stores this past Saturday, and both of them stopped selling their soft serve. Not an Esther situation. Not an Esther situation. I wish I had more chicken. No worries, Goblin. I'm gonna go soon also. I'm almost done eating, And there's some television I want to watch. I want to know what happens this week, so. Yeah. I'm gonna have to abandon you guys. I'm sorry. Nah, Bella, I haven't seen the Northern Lights. Okay, Goblin should actually go. Goblin should actually go do your paper. You should actually go do your paper though. Instead of watching a random dude on the internet eat potatoes. Oh, really? We're having a solar storm? I mean, I'll look into it because, I thought it was like pretty. It's cloudy here though, to be fair, but. Hey, Kurochoko saw meteors? See ya someday, Goblin. See ya someday. Shurikens, when I made a lot of Japanese friends who practice martial arts since 1990s naturally, and I have another close friend who spent 16 years in Japan, so there are various Nippon connections. You really gotta go. I tell everyone I meet, basically, when they ask about, traveling to Japan, I tell them, yeah, you should go, but, Shuriken, you really gotta visit someday. It is probably, it is gonna cost an arm and a leg, but if you're strategic about it, maybe not. But still. Hey, Goblin, see you in the next one. Again, for me, going to Japan, it's pretty good deal because I just stay with my grandma, but if I had to, start getting the hotel and all that, and I don't like traveling and planning and all that, but even if I did, just that financial wall. But basically, when I go to Japan, I just need to get the plane ticket, and then after that, it's maybe $300 a month on food. Something like that. Because when I went the first time alone, and I stayed with my grandma, I calculated my expenses, and it was $300 a month on food. And then, insurance and phone was $100 a month. Or, sorry, internet, so we're at $400. Then I was giving $300 to my grandma, and I was then giving, it was around, $50 a month for train tickets to go to school. So my budget was $750 a month, which was pretty good, all things considered. But if you're traveling there, that's another story. It's another story. Anyways, this was a surprisingly good treat. Still have a bit of that broccoli, so I'll try to get as much of that sauce as possible. Yeah, Bella, I think they had the lights that year. We had the solar eclipse or whatever that was. Man, when was that? Last year? 2 years ago? I think it was last year. I think it was last year. But yeah, unfortunately I was unable to take a look at it because I was at work, working the evening/night shift. And for the solar eclipse, I had food poisoning, so I was still able to witness it, but I wasn't able to go outside and bathe in the lunar rays in all its glory. Yeah, sure. Sounds like a plan. You got to think about it for sure. I don't know why I'm so congested. kind of annoying. It's kind of annoying. My hypothesis is I get congested when I do these live streams and eating because it's like restricting oxygen almost because I'm eating or talking and I'm not really breathing. That's the thing. Yo, Banner Tiger, what am I yapping about? You're going to have to listen to and find out. Yeah, now I'm breathing in 4K. But guys, I'm going to end the live stream soonish. We're coming to the end of dinner. And yeah, I kind of have stuff to do. So, we've been live for what, 51 minutes? Yo, Bella Joe, the solar eclipse was awesome. It was dark when I lived for about 10 minutes. Pretty cool. The birds went nuts though. No, for us, yo, that's kind of crazy. The birds and all that. Because for us, I think it was maybe for a minute. Maybe even less. Hard to say. Because again, I had food poisoning. Shuriken's on, Arubi-san, 久しぶり。お元気ですか? That's okay, you know, as long as they speak English. Okay. I think everyone's getting tired, so I'm going to end the stream here. I'm getting a bit tired, and I'm going to just quickly clean up, watch my show, study, and go to bed. The video for tomorrow is edited, thankfully. And yeah, I just want to thank everyone for watching, for tuning in, for the super chat and all that. I appreciate it, guys. Thank you so much. I hope you have a good morning, good evening. Thank you for the interaction in the chat down below, because once again, yo, Jay Garcia, see ya. Bella also, see ya. But, yeah, I kind of lost the train for some. I'm kind of tired. I'm kind of cooked, if you know what I mean. But don't want to go all Gen Z on you right now, but I see ya, Kurochoko. Shuriken Zone also, see ya. Anyways, thank you for watching today's stream. Thank you for interacting in the comment section down below and keeping me company. Have a good day. Maybe tomorrow, I'm not sure. See ya, Bella. Have a good day. See you in the next one, and goodbye.